For a lot of avid bow hunters, the off-season is spent tweaking and trying to make improvements for the upcoming season. It's fairly common to have a specific deer in mind when making those improvements. You make adjustments and try to incentivize certain stand locations or areas of a farm to try and hold specific bucks and give yourself the best odds to encounter mature whitetail. Going into 2025, we had 2 bucks in mind for a particular part of the farm. The thin wide 10 that we called muley and a mainframe 8 referred to as split time. We tweaked a few setups in hopes to capitalize on either deer in the 2025 season. The excitement of having both deer return in September was short-lived when split time was found dead, presumably of VHD, just a couple days after hitting a camera location. With incredibly dry conditions, a couple confirmed buck fatalities, and a few more bucks that were MIA, the excitement of the start of the season was slightly dampened. However, one of the great things about the rut in the Midwest is that it's a wild card, and you never know what deer might just show up. With a void in the upper age class with the fatality of split time, it didn't take long for a new target buck to slip into the picture. Make this real quick. I just got settled in. I've had a couple nice bucks hitting this plot. One of them's a white 10, and a new one just showed up, like a non-typical looking buck. I've been getting daylight activity on that white 10, so tried sneaking in here. I did bump one doe. I've had him a couple times in the morning, first thing, so. I finally had the right wind. I got a deer coming. Alright, morning number 2. I'm sitting in here on this middle food plot, that's what I call it. Both of my target deer were in here last night. They kind of were posturing on each other, so. Hunted here yesterday and saw one little buck. Trying to catch them in here. I don't love going back to the same spot over and over, but I had the right wind and I won't be able to get in here for a couple days, so I figured I would give it one more try here real quick. Probably just back out again after today, so it'd be pretty cool to see either one of those deer getting them pretty early in the morning. So I don't really anticipate seeing them, but you never know. So enjoy the morning, and hopefully we can lay eyes on one of those shooters. Just getting light on the morning of October 27th. I just slipped into this middle plot. It's really not much of a food plot, but there still is a decent enough draw in here with a licking branch and a water hole. The deer are still cycling through here. We just didn't get any rain for this to grow, but deer are still using it. We're in a little bit of a rain spell, kind of been misting for a couple days. We have a little bit of a break today. And predominantly in here after one of two bucks. Been getting pictures of like a triple beam, non-typical looking deer, and he has seemingly kind of taken over this area. I had a video of him walking off a clean 10 that I've been hunting, and I don't know that I've had pictures of that clean 10 since. It's been a few days, which I don't mean everything, but he was very consistent in here, and I haven't had pictures of him for a couple days anyways. So real cool and quiet morning. So hopefully in an hour or two we'll have some action pickup. We'll sit back and enjoy the morning. I climbed up this bluff behind me, and kind of in a little bit of a pinch between an ag field and this bluff, and I've got a scrape that's been getting demolished. I set that up, and I guess I set that in late September, early October, and it's been getting hit pretty good. I have a couple bucks that are shooting through here that I'm kind of anticipating those would be my targets tonight. I had one buck that I'm calling Muley. He's a clean 10. He actually was bedded in the scrape last night, and he's hit it a couple times. And then there's like a triple beam buck. He's not hit this scrape recently, but I've been getting pictures of him in the area, so I feel like I'm in the game with either one potentially. So, man, gorgeous day. Got a pretty stiff west wind, so easy to get in pretty quietly. Nice, cool, kind of high pressure day, so I'm expecting to see some kind of movement, and last day of October, so would love to get an October buck. So we will enjoy the evening, and Hopefully have some action here pretty quick. And I think I just shot one of them deer I was wanting to shoot. Man, I'm not positive what deer it was, but I guess we'll find out. All right, that was very hectic. I was sitting here and I heard a grunt, and I looked back in this brush behind me, and there's a doe coming out and a buck behind her, and it's one or two deer. One of them I wasn't going to shoot, one of them I was, so it may have messed up, but we'll find out pretty quick, I think. He comes out and I shoot him. I think I made a decent shot. Might have been just like a touchback. But no sooner than I shoot, I hear a grunt. And this other buck that I'm trying to hunt comes in behind me. And he catches my wind. I had him like at 10 yards. So he circled back around, and I thought he was going to come back in, but I think he got a big enough nose full that he wasn't interested, so I didn't hear this buck go down. I think I got him pretty good. I want to watch the film again just to kind of see. But pretty exciting. Man, my heart is pounding. So we'll find out here pretty quick. Well, tracked him up. I actually did a recovery earlier. I was nervous on what deer it was, and I knew I'd hit him fairly good, so I tracked him up and come and got the girls to do a little blood trail. Don't have any really historical data with this deer, other than maybe one picture from a guy that hunts, buddy that hunts to the north of us. He had one in velvet, and you could tell that all this junk was starting to sprout up here. But he showed up probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, started hitting the food plot, and he was hitting a water hole just day after day, hitting a water hole in there. And when we didn't set the water hole, he would hit it. And so they sat the water hole tonight, and I actually hunted another spot probably, I don't know, 500 or 600 yards away, and must have been a doe getting close or already in, and he was bedded with her and 2 or 3 other bucks, with her, and gave me a nice 20-yard shot, and came in came in close to a scrape that we've been getting pictures of several bucks at. So pretty sweet deer, definitely with all that character. Maybe damaged his pedicle or something, but man, what a crazy, unique buck.